What is going on, guys? We are back and we have an update to the Argentina membership story. And my oh my, DSP's reaction is hilarious. So he's worried about DSP Reacts being taken hostage, the power taken away by these fake and stolen memberships. However, he has a solution. That's right, DSP is going to start charging more money for his DSP Reacts memberships. That's right, the guy with the business degree is going to start charging people more money after a long rant about Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and Disney Plus about all raising their prices, and that is bullshit, and that they don't need the money, they're just greedy. And then in the same podcast, he talks about how he's raising his memberships to get back at the trolls, to take the power back, so he doesn't have 500 videos submitted a week. However, we're here about the aftermath to that. So we start off with Poem's Future. Now this is somewhat related to this, but I found this very, very funny. We have No Time, who super chats $5. By the way, don't give him any money. That's $5 that you just lost there. You're supported by 5 people. What are you gonna do when they can't support anymore? LOL. P.S. OIC, you're still a dude and Derek is a predator. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And then we get to the meat and potatoes of the matter here. So is DSP telling people that he's raising the price of it? And some people fight back saying they can't afford it. And what does DSP do? He mocks and laughs at them and doubts that they can't afford the increased price on the memberships. So here we have Poem's Future. DSP doubts his fans can't afford $2 more when he's giving you benefits for them. Notice how he pivots back to the trolls to cover what he's really saying here. And we have a video, let's watch this.
Sarah says she cannot afford the more expensive membership. You cannot afford $5.99 versus $3.99. Well, if you really, really can't, I'm certainly not going to complain. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if I believe you that you're telling me that something you pay $3.99 for now that you can't pay $5.99 for to get the same thing plus added benefits because a troll is trying to ruin the channel. I have a hard time believing that. I'm sorry, I really do. But maybe you can't scrounge up the $2. That's okay then. Obviously, I can't force anyone to do anything, but I told you that's my concern. My concern is people don't like change. And it's been like this for a year, and it works, and people are used to it, and now I'm being forced into a change I don't want to do. I don't want to do that change, and I'm being forced, and that sucks. So right there, there's an example. I almost feel like there's going to be people who are going to say, well, I just can't do it. It's like, well, can you really not do it? Or you just not want to do it, right? Because you're afraid, you don't like change. You don't want to have to pay more. I hear you. I don't want you to pay more. You know what I mean? It fucking sucks. It's these pieces of shit ruining everything that I have set up here. You know what I mean?
Now that Mike Klum is gone, the documentary is not going to happen. DSP is going back to his old ways, but worse. The mask is not slipping off. It has been shattered. He is out in the open saying, give me money, I don't care. I doubt you cannot afford this. Just give me money, give me money, give me money. And as I watched this, there was something in the back of my mind. It reminded me of something. What could it possibly be?
$5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Because it's like people just really they really don't respect me as a content creator.
Well, this parasite's right about one thing. Nobody respects her as a content creator.
So now we get to the juicy part, the quote tweets. So we start off Big Mara. New most ungrateful streamer segment just dropped. And then we have Bad Bunny, I believe that's her name, with the $5 a month gift from the video we just watched. Chisel, just a normal everyday guy having a staring contest with the mouth of a gift horse. So we have In an Otter Place. So they noticed that the person that made that comment to Phil was named Sarah, and he looked at some of the chat and what she said in the past and whatnot. I've looked back and Sarah is a member of both channels and does pay for them themselves. So they already give Phil $7.98 a month. That's just under 100 a year, more than most of his viewers. Pretty certain Sarah is still at school / college from chat. So that's a lot of money. We have Chill Murray. I wish I could burn the bottom of this asshole's feet. Darkside Honkin. He did it. DSP has created his Turbo HD Definite Edition $5 a month rant. He talks like this all the time, but this one's the most robust and hits all the talking points in 1 minute instead of 20. We have Argentina Tractor. This is the rare kind of clip that makes people go from simply laughing at Phil being bad at games to actively wanting him to fail in life. This ranks up there with, "That was my depression," or "Wow, you're the king of suffering," for sure. This one is actually quite hilarious because anyone who knows DSP lore knows about his Lemon PC. Well, this is Chris Muddy Furtado. This is the person that actually made DSP that PC. Just in case you need another reason to hate this man, ladies and gentlemen, this is the type of mentality you get when you don't leave your house. Don't be like this guy. Then we have Keanu Peeves. What an actual piece of shit. I'm being forced to do this. No one is forcing you to do this or trolling. You're just being greedy because you don't like conversion rates. Then we have Barrett Wells with the $5 a month gift again. We have Argentina Sav. Maybe it's the gummies, or maybe this really is the craziest thing he said to a fan in a while. And we have Beautiful Mess. Duty is right. He could have done a 99-cent tier. We know Pig Roach. This was just an opportunity to bump up the cost while having memberships on 3 channels with the same shit content. Big Mara. Certified mask off Bad Bunny moment. And we have Taken L's. I was confused as to why Dave is treating this like it's the end of the world when it's actually not. It doesn't even seem like a big deal. The real problem is that all the initial member gift money is already gone to Hogan's on a credit builder 30% off APR credit card. We have Darcy DeFlo. $5. We have In an Otter Place. As an aside, this is the man who's spending 5 figures a year on a mobile gacha game and often can't afford games for his business, so he begs them to be donated. He frequently says he can't afford money for food as well, so Phil should understand the situation here. Also in Otter Place, this is reminiscent of the "if everyone watching me gave me $1" of times past. Phil seems totally oblivious to the fact that almost every standard membership on Reacts was gifted by one person, and people weren't buying their own. We have Darcy the Argentina exploit. Ah yes, the old insinuate that they're lying or broke, laugh at them, and then guilt trip them sales tactic. A car salesman pulled this on me last week, so I showed him and bought 2 cars. Very wise, very intelligent. And we have Vidya Guy, Yo Phil, and then we have a picture of Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk, which says stick some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger. We have Duo Maxwell. It's always money with him. I've never seen a chill stream ever from Phil. If he's not bitching about the game, he's bitching about money. No streamer I've ever seen does this. And we have Steve of the Bed. Holy fuck, the sheer fucking audacity of this abusive piece of fucking shit. This one bit might drift by like a fart on the wind, but he deserves so much shit for this. What an actual cunt. We have Astral. He really is a beggar prince, isn't he? Thinks he's fucking entitled to all his dense money. And then we have a gift of the $5 a month. We have Mio blocked. You refuse to pay extra for your cat's blood work, despite that being a benefit for his actual life. We have Victor Gold. Have you ever watched somebody and immediately thought to yourself, money match me right now? DSP does that to me. Here comes some behavior. We have Melon Coffee. Laughing my ass off, the audacity of this fucker. And then we have JG Win. Oof. Remember the Game podcast. Fuck, he's such a douche. Hope you guys like that. If there's any updates on this, I will let you guys know. So don't forget to click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe to my other channels on the details or on the end cards. And as always, I hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. I love each and every one of you. Peace and love.